So what a beautiful start to the week. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Technical Solutions. The NASDAQ market was incredibly bullish during this pre-market session, but quickly once the market opened, it changed overall direction. But have no fear, LPP team is here, and we caught the short during today's live trading session. Again, I do want to remind you, I trade live every single morning. If you're tired of missing out and you want the ability to watch me trade every morning, right? Entries, exits, share my thought process. It's going to be the second link in the description down below. And yes, it is lifetime access, meaning you get to watch me trade live every single day. It's a one-time payment as well. So SQQQ, overall NASDAQ market began to sell off. Two things that I wanted to share with you. NASDAQ market, like we said, bullish, broke below EMA, then broke below the moving average. And then after that, we just began to see lower highs, lower lows getting rejected off of this EMA. The reason that I felt more comfortable shorting the market today by going into SQQQ was not only was the NASDAQ market selling off, but we had two big movers. And that was Tesla, that was leading the market, right? A lot of consolidation up here, but it's lacking progress. The same thing happened for Amazon. Amazon gapped up very quickly, but also lacking progress. And then we began to see a lot of selling pressure off of Apple and the rest of big tech. And then it's really beginning to ask the question, if none of big tech is showing signs of progress and steady recovery, and everything that we're showing signs of now is really, bearish tendencies, then it wouldn't really surprise me that if the rest of big tech is beginning to sell off, then it can bring the rest of the market down with it, right? And essentially, it just overall came together very nicely, right? Lower highs, lower lows. Now we are beginning to test a potential support range right around, the perfect number is around 374. We did drop a little bit below that, but now it looks like we are testing the EMA. And guess what, right? If we get this confirmation, we can begin to see a steady recovery and then we can begin to go long. But this is the first time since we actually broke below that we are actually trading above the EMA, which is, again, really nice to see. So we're able to make money on the way down. Now, if we get this confirmation of a reversal, we can make money on the way up. But again, breaking above is not confirmation. I want to see signs of progress, higher highs and higher lows above that EMA, or lower lows and lower highs below that EMA. I don't know about you, but I've been faked out way too many times with a false breakout, and then it quickly just ends up correcting itself. And we're trying not to do that this week, right? Like we talked about earlier, or I guess yesterday, this week is a pretty big week because we have the CPI data report that's going to be on Wednesday, September 13th, 1 hour before the market opens, right? This is going to be released on the bls.gov/website, and this will determine how the Federal Reserve will adjust with future rate hikes or pause. It's super, super significant, probably one of the most important economic reports that's going to be released not only this month, but this week as well, right? We also have the PPI data report that follows on Thursday, which is inflation on the producing side of things. I'm excited to keep you guys up to date. And again, I'll leave it up to you guys. Get this video to over 1,000 likes, and I would be more than happy to host that free live stream for that CPI data report. I just want to make sure enough people show up. So again, overall NASDAQ market, what we're looking at right now is it was showing signs of progress for the bulls, but guess what? We're coming right back down to test that EMA and to test that moving average, which puts us back at that same level. Remember, the entire market is waiting for the CPI data report on Wednesday. Do not be surprised if market conditions are choppy leading up to that. Things get factored in advance that aren't necessarily certain, right? And that is where assumptions begin to be made. Remember, the market can be extremely bullish or extremely bearish before this economic report. And guess what? The market can turn on a dime once this report is actually released. So if you don't want to put yourself in a tough position based off of what you hope happens, then all we have to do is manage our risk and manage our position size. I appreciate your time. I'll see you for tomorrow's live trading session. And again, that's that second link in the description down below. And remember, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a DM via Discord. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.